Hi friends, this is actually the second part of the video on Allan Sillitoe. I told you Allan Sillitoe was a famous playwright who practiced the angry young men play like John Osborne. And he is known for his novels like Saturday Night and Sunday Morning, the story of Arthur Seaton. And he is also popular for his next story, The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. And about the long distance runner, I was telling the story. It is the story of a young boy named Colin Smith. He was born in a poor family and he was brought up in very poor surroundings, and he became a member of a criminal gang. His father became dead early and he was offered a job by the company, but he refused to join the job and replacing his father. He joined with a criminal gang and continued to his adventures in stealing, in burglary. And after all, in the story, we come to find him stealing 70 pounds from a bakery, breaking the window of the bakery and stealing 70 pounds with his friend named Mike. And after the robbery, he returned home and slept for the night and kept the money under a rain pipe. And in the morning, the detective came to his house and questioned him, but he refused any knowledge of the theft. But there was the rain, and the rain brought out the stolen money from the drain pipe. And he was arrested. He was sent to the Rexton Tower, the house for the juvenile delinquents. And when he was put in the home for the juvenile delinquents, the governor identified the long-running ability of Colin Smith. And he gave training to Colin Smith as a long runner. The governor actually wanted him to compete in a long-running race with a nearby public school. And the date of the running feast came near, and Colin had prepared for the running race. And when the running started, Colin excelled the runners from the public school and reached far ahead. But just before closing the final line, the finishing line, yards before closing the finishing line, he stopped there because a lot of thoughts came through his mind. Penetrating thoughts jarred in his mind. He thought of his poor upbringing, so the disease of his father, the dead body of his father, the neglect of his mother, and his love affair with Audrey. The failed love affair of Colin Smith with Audrey. There was no hopefulness in their love. And his arrest and his imprisonment in the Rexton Tower. All these things jarred in his mind. And he felt angry. Without completing the running cruise, he stopped a few yards before the finishing line. And the Ranley runner overtook him and finished the running race and became victorious. The governor was angry, scolded Colin Smith, but Colin Smith was happy, at least that he had shown his anger to the existing conditions. And he was happy because he had refused to submit to authority. And Colin Smith was a representative of the angry young man, an alter ego of Allan Sillitoe. And Allan Sillitoe also produced 3 plays. In 1978, he produced a trilogy of plays. Basically, he was a novelist. And he produced 3 plays also. And the first play was Slot Machine. SLOT, Slot Machine. And the second play was The Interview. And the third play was Pit Strike. And these were the 3 plays written by Allan Sillitoe. And he also produced 3 further parts for his story, Saturday Night and Sunday Morning. 3 further parts for the Seaton story, Saturday Night and Sunday Morning. And the stories are Key to the Door. The first story was Key to the Door. And the second story was The Open Door. And the last story was Birthday. And these were the 3 other stories written in connection with his novel Saturday Night and Sunday Morning. The stories are entitled Key to the Door, The Open Door, and Birthday. Allan Sillitoe also produced a few film scripts. 2 of his own stories were made into film scripts by him. The novel Saturday Night and Sunday Morning was produced by him as a film script. Then the story The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner was also produced as a film script. Another story named The General was made into a film script and changed the title into Counterpoint. It was produced in 1967 based on his second novel, The General. And there was also another film script written by Allan Sillitoe entitled The Rackman's Daughter. The Rackman's Daughter. It was in 1972 and it was also based on his short story entitled The Rackman's Daughter. Allan Sillitoe is also popular for his autobiography, Life Without Armor, ARMOUR, Life Without Armor, and it was produced by him in 1995. And he also produced a long novel, Gadfly in Russia. Actually, the novel covers the experiences of Allan Sillitoe in Russia, spanning over 40 years of his experience there. And actually, he was inspired by Robert Graves, the great British writer, to write the first novel, Saturday Night and Sunday Morning. Allan Sillitoe also produced a few collections of poems. And very interestingly, one collection was titled Without Beer or Bread. Interestingly, the title is Without Beer or Bread. The experiences of Dulwich Village. The title is Without Beer or Bread. And the other popular collection of poetry is called The Rats and Other Poems. And Sillitoe died due to cancer. And Sillitoe is always remembered as an angry young man. And he is also known for his kitchen singer dramas. If there is question asked from Allan Sillitoe to identify him as a kitchen singer playwright or an angry young man playwright, so we have to remember that Allan Sillitoe was both a angry young man playwright and a kitchen singer drama writer. And thank you for attending the video, and see you with another video.